So what do you want to ban then? So you take first. Wait, no. Doesn't the loser decide now whether or not they want first pick or not?
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah.
To my knowledge,
I thought the winner. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's been 3 seasons since I've actively played.
I'm surely asking Dyer, considering he's the one banning it out. Dyer
ways
won
that
question
you can
shortly.
win that matchup. So
in Heroes Lounge, is it common if the team loses, it can decide whether or not banning or first pick, right? Or is it the winner that can do that?
Yeah, I think it should be the losing team gets
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I was correct. Okay, it is the losing
so
team.
confused.
It is the losing team.
Who struggles to come back after that?
Yeah, I think honestly, like, I don't know how it happened, but I'm happy it did because it staggered you guys.
My team has a listening disorder.
Okay. So what do you want to do, Lost? Do you want to pick a map, or do you want to pick get the first pick in the match?
We'll take first pick.
Okay. So then, Kobe starts banning, I think. Yeah.
We'll just hold on to the same bans that we had previous.
Oh, okay. So
treat it like a best of 3. But we'll go 3 or 4 games.
Oh yeah, right. That's how it's working. Okay, yeah, sorry.
That's alright.
Kobe, then you pick the map, and I guess.
I'm conferring with the team real quick.
Okay, and I guess Tomb is banned then as well because we already played on it.
All right, I'll be back. I gotta go ask them real quick.
Yeah, it's alright. Take your time. I think we got 2 hours for this anyways.
We're not gonna fit many more games in it at this pace.
Well, I mean, it's only a best of 3, isn't it? Technically.
I guess.
But I mean, it's important to discuss stuff after the match. It's just sometimes hard to exactly see what went wrong, especially when you don't hear the conversation with the in-game comms. Also, my voice is dying.
I'm not trying to like be mean, but I had to like. I didn't want to yell, but I had to like tell Jaina firmly, like, don't use your E on minion waves. Make sure you're here to follow up. Please deal. Like I'm begging her. I'm like, please deal damage to the throw target.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
really wish there was
sometimes.
I really wish there was a way in the game that you could tell, okay, this target died. Who dealt damage to him? So I knew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's okay. Okay, what map do you want then?
We're gonna go Battlefield.
Ooh.
Sounds good.
2-lane map.
See you on the other side.
Sounds good. See you in the Nexus.
I'd like to play. If I'm tanking, I'd like to play ETC if I can get him.
That's fun.
Do you by chance play Orphea?
Do I play Orphea?
Lost or whoever's the mage. Because Orphea
I mean, if
ETC.
anybody can tweet me for
Banning
offlane.
Greymane.
Banning Greymane?
Make them ban the Diva and Gazlo.
Yeah, I mean, your first pick.
We should first pick the Rainer or the Valo, whichever.
Do we
one
have
pick.
anybody that can play Diva or Gazlo though?
I can't. But
Can I play Raynor?
I thought you
Instead
were
of-
off.
No, I'm asking.
I can fill whatever.
No, they either ban the Gazlo or they give it to us.
Taking him.
How are they taking him? We're first pick.
Well, I mean,
We gotta first pick the Rainer or the Valo.
if they think that you don't take gas. Well, I mean, gas negates most. Like, gas and BOE is okay.
See. I'll play the Kathos. If you want to play the Rainer, let me first pick it.
Okay.
Rainer's the. We need the race though for the immortal.
I know. There's plenty of heroes in this game that can race.
Well, if they take Rainer, then I say we try to get Vala if somebody can play her.
Especially considering you get rid of Greymane.
Right.
Okay.
Or that way.
Rainer, and do we want to get Brightwing or ETC here?
Brightwing.
Okay, I can play whatever. So.
Brightwing wouldn't be too bad on a 2-lane map to have her locked in. Brightwing is pretty good on a 2-lane map.
Yeah.
What's that?
Your kilobyte internet connection is.
Brightwing is pretty good for a 2-lane map.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can be in either lane.
Now you just need to consider which healer do you not want to have, because at least I would optimally ban a healer.
Yeah, I agree. Anduin, Diva.
Diva, the healer.
Diva?
Not Diva. Ana. Freaking Overwatch.
Deca wouldn't be too bad either here because of the
Deca would
massive
not be
AoE.
bad either.
Okay, I guess instant pick that.
Potions.
Yeah, Stukov was actually from them also not bad, so could have also done a respect
There's a
ban.
lot of Stukov. I wonder, does she play Uther? I love Murd and Uther combo. Just stun people for days.
I mean, at this point you can't ban anymore, so I can say I don't think I've seen her play Uther.
No, it's a bloodlust comp.
Oh no.
You play Johanna? Yeah,
I'll
just
play Joe.
blind him.
I play Joe.
ETC or Johanna, either one, whichever one you're comfortable with.
I'm comfortable on both. They're both my two most played tanks, so you tell
Whichever
me.
one you want, it doesn't matter. My MMR ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I can't really have too much to say either. I mean, I would say probably Joe just to negate the bloodlust effect. Plus, you force Muradin, because Muradin is a strange tank.
We have Artanis, so Artanis just saves blind.
Yeah, but that's 10. I mean, they still have auto attack damage, severe auto attack damage before that.
Well, yeah.
But Muradin is a strange tank at times. He's rather divey, not really a good main tank frontline. Okay, that should be an easy win for Artanis Sonya.
They're just gonna try to dive on Kel'Thas and Raynor with the Muradin and the Sonya.
Yeah, exactly.
So solo lane is top.
Yep.
So how do you want to engage your team? How do you want to be positioned roughly at optimal team fight?
Gonna try to play as good of a wall as I can.
Maybe a bit more talking.
We're gonna need Executioner on level 1 for Raynor.
Yeah.
An amateur opponent on Artanis.
So optimally, you want to see that you focus your W, like Brightwing, focus your W on someone who's vulnerable so that they can't get away.
Right.
Or if I don't think they really have anything popping off. Maybe Vala's ult, if she takes the other one, then you could poly her instantly.
Take the Polymorph Town on level 4.
I do.
And then the bigger
Improve
shield.
phase shift on 1.
Phase shift on
Phase shift
1,
1/7 is basically always guaranteed. There's no reason to go anything else.
I usually do speed shield on the what is that 13?
Safety bubble. Safety needle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Increase the amount of healing we get. Because all your heals are the passive and the
Right.
And the Q resets. Never forget the Q
Unless
resets, which is like 90% of my healing with Brightwing.
It's a lot of my healing, or if I'm hit.
So you have some
Kobe
pressure
is
on you.
aggressive on Muradin, so if he jumps in, just punish him.
But I'll have to leave.
We're not gonna kill him.
Okay. The match begins. So optimally, we have much better. Well, not poke. Actually, no poke. Guess that's the right word. Because they have the better sustain, yes, but Kael'thas should be able to just lay waste with his Q. Actually, with the W too. He should force them out of position at all times. I get the feeling that I'm not a good mentor. Okay, oh, hello. No. Oh yeah, that's a good start. Now, they know, first of all, that she doesn't have any fountain. That's because they saw that. I only see what they see. Okay, instead they're doing this, which is good. She's anchoring, which is exactly what you need to do as a tank here. Especially as Joanna, you should be able to hold them off anyways, no matter what they do. Now the thing isn't even, or the hard thing isn't actually getting the cap though. It's getting value out of it. Because they're back, you're slightly damaged, although not too much, since priming heals fairly well. And the camp does a lot of damage to the turrets, obviously, but only if it gets there. And as it looks like, I don't think it will, because they're doing this too early. You start this as soon as the countdown starts for the objective. Okay, okay, they're not capping it at least, so they know that they haven't needed to do it. So I don't quite understand why they're doing it this way. So he just baited Sonya up there, which, oh no. That was unfortunate for the fact that he checked it too. And now Brightwing is on the other side. Just getting Polymorph Bill, which they just talked about, which is not a bad idea on its own, but I personally don't believe it's nearly as strong as the Q talent just because of the healing amount. So I don't think Lost is doing the right thing here of stalling for this long. Because, I mean, he's not getting any value otherwise, other than getting the thing as soon as it needs to be done. Now, ultimately, there should be no way the enemy can race against this team. Even with 2 auto attackers, I don't think. But Reyna isn't there, that's already a bad start. And I'm not sure if... Wait, did Artanis go AA? He did go AA, okay. So, but now is the question, do they realize that it's basically equal? So, why are they up top? That might have actually ended it already. Never mind, they actually managed to do it. Okay, I didn't expect that one without Kael'thas. Not getting the globes for kill, that's okay. Do they split up though? I would almost actually suggest to go with the team bottom and let the offlaner go top with the objective. Because they will 4 stack defend anyways, and now they're not even on 4 stack versus 4 stack. That's 3 stack versus 4 stack. Meaning they will again not get enough value out of their actual achievement. Because that's like one of the biggest things that you want to do in Hearts, because of the way that kills meta later on, and also like forts and so on. Optimally, you get as much value out of everything as you can without risking too much. So every objective taken that only does a small wall is kind of a waste. Especially a waste of time, because they could come back any moment and then just all of a sudden snowball you all the way down. So Brightwing still hasn't picked her talent. Oh wait, no, now she has. Which was odd. Okay, at least they're taking a better approach at it. They're keeping the momentum of the objective going and are keeping the enemy firmly at bay behind their fort. Which might actually lead the question if it wouldn't be a good idea to take the camp, but they have no kill. Both teams actually doing a very good job at not dying. They're not overextending into fights, let's say it that way. Now, personally, Lost should go back for because that's actually a good medallion now. But you don't want to be that low mana on a team fight, and it's a guaranteed team fight, obviously, since it's the objective. And you also don't want to run out of mana in the race. But maybe they get enough value out of this. They do. That is very good. I agree with the right wing should probably do this. Not sure about this though. Like attacking might be a better idea, and Rex seems to have the right idea. Oops, right idea. But he should really use a shield glare a lot here. Like even just shield glaring off every now and then into the enemy's team when they're racing should make racing impossible for them. That right-wing heal should, yeah, that's coming in clutch, and they have ult now. I would have suggested Blink heal too, especially the way the team is positioning. Very good ult from Joe, but no follow-up. Again, very good ult from Reyna, because just the amount of the area it denies should make it more than possible. Yeah, okay, they have the objective. There's no way they're going to fight against this. Now, top lane is crashing. Atanas should probably tend to that instantly instead of doing nothing. No, please don't capture that camp. Oh my god. That is so much wasted time. Even if they would have gotten her, that's unfortunate. Again, coming down to the getting the most. Sorry for not looking. Not getting the most value out of your win. They got 1 kill out of this, and the objective is already out of shield with half shield. Now this is good that the offlaner is good defending top. I get the feeling they almost don't even get the turret down, which would be very unfortunate. Okay, instead, optimally, you should go back right wing, or at least after this. Why does it show me the mana of the health and mana from kill? I like the idea, and it worked okay. But we didn't see where the enemy is, so it could have ended with like half the team engaging, and they clearly actually seem to wanting exactly that. Okay, Lost failed here, which is unfortunate. But I also don't see how taking this gives us any value. Again, giving away a lot of value just by not applying any pressure with the Merc camps you capture, because all of them have the potential, even alone, to do devastating damage. There's no need to stack up mercenaries this early on. Because by the time you have captured the next one, that would have been an amazing swap. By the time you captured the next one, they already defended this one. Because there's no siege camp here left, there's no siege camp up. No, they're still here, but they also defended this one. So there's no siege camp down here, and the Bruiser camp is now dead too. Would have been dead. which just sucks. Also feels so weird to just talk to yourself. No, that's a good position to pick up. No. That's a good position to pick up a fight. Because all of their ults have air denial effects, like especially Atana's ult, that's kind of what they're going for anyways as their team comp. That Atana's ults and takes away all of their fighting potential. And then Shoutouts should be able to take massive value out of a close quarters fight with Blessed Shield. So actually, which build did Shoutouts go? Pretty normal Living Bomb builds. Okay, easy race yet again. Not losing that, that's good. That's important that they don't drop it. Now again, I would probably recommend Shoutouts to go back. Cause yeah, he can do one combo and then he's out of mana. Sorry, I'm still a bit new to the Watcher Observer menu. Okay, this time I'm actually doing it. This is optimal, although they're losing some globes over here, which sucks. Oh god, I'm losing my train of thought. They're getting the keep. That's what's important, and probably even double keep. It seems like they're doing double keep, which is really just optimal. Okay, I can actually click on these people without accidentally switching team. So the next objective should be the win condition. They can win beforehand if they've got a massive lead, but they have to win with the next objective too. Like, if they don't win with the next objective, they've wasted something. Now probably Crit Rise would be the pick to go here for Brightwing. Oh man, so close to everything. But no kills. No real important kills. Yes, tank is gone. That's unfortunate for the other team, but they can live in a team fight without the tank. Especially with Sonya just keeping alive forever. Yeah, okay, she's going Crit Rise exactly, because they have the best damage that should just... Actually, no, Crit Rise doesn't matter for that, does it? Yeah, that's armor, just... But still, Reyna. There's like no auto attack damage that really comes close to his. Well, him being him. Let's just say it that way. Okay, they're getting the not the objective, the minions, but don't really do too much with them. They're getting the shaman, which is good because the objective just sat it. And with that, like they have 2 catapults here, which is plus the siege camp would be devastating for the enemy. So this Team Blue has all of the ability to position themselves for the next team fight. And a good Brightwing C should be the end here almost, actually. So I don't know where Brightwing is, but she's not doing that. Okay, now she's doing it. Okay, that was maybe actually somewhat suboptimal, the way she executed that. But the good thing is now, even if they die, I don't think the death timer is 40 seconds right now. I don't think they have enough. They can get the immortal down at that time even, so they still have an opportunity to have a team fight. But I don't think that will come to that. This wave is nearly undefendable at this point. So GG, very good job. Amazing job. And the enemy trainers were in chat the entire time.
What was that?
The enemy trainers were in the voice chat with them the entire time.
Almost died. Congrats, guys.
Yeah,
Right?
that was a 30-0 stomp. You had the right team comp and you used it correctly. You raced every time and they always lost, which was one of the important things. Because I think they wanted to race.
I think we had the right build of Rainer Kael'thas for damage too.
No, the thing is they couldn't stop you because as soon as they do, they go on close territory and one blessed shield is the end. Because of Kael'thas, Q will just blow up everything in existence. So, and Atanas will just instantly negate all of their damage, which is why you usually don't just go AA damage. So they had to adapt to that, and I don't think they did, because after 10 they just lost very quickly. Other good things. Atanas, you did a very greater job at offlaning this time.
It's a different offlaner.
It was.
Surge is playing ranged.
Oh, you're right. Then you did a good job offlaning. Joanna, I saw you anchoring bushes a lot, which is very important, especially as Joe. So good job on that. Like checking the bushes and making sure that the enemy can't contest not objective, what objective 2, but the
What did you say? Why? What happened? Really? Already?
Is he talking to us?
I don't. My $7 bread. My $7 organic bread with poppy seeds and everything. It got moldy.
Oh, I was about to say got
Well,
moldy.
that's because it's organic.
Yeah, that's how
I'm
real
gonna
bread
cry.
works. Yeah, your damage follow-up was amazing at all times, and as I said, you completely negated their damage, which was really the crux of this one. That was amazing. Like you almost won this in a draft, basically.
They let me have Bartley.
They let me have
Yeah,
Kael'thas.
thanks.
Yeah, you did a really
you for
good
the heal.
bribing. Not gonna lie.
There are a couple of times there I was like, I'm really low.
Did you like the camp timing where like I
Well,
sat next to that camp for like 30 seconds?
that was somewhat of a waste, actually. I said that because in those 30 seconds you
okay.
could have done a whole wave on your own, basically, and then went back and capped it. I also think you did the first camp way too early, and that's why.
We did it as soon as we got the pick.
Yeah.
The bottom camp?
No, not the bottom camp. The
right?
first bruiser camp. Because you do those as soon as the objective starts.
I was just worried about Covey getting sneaky and trying to jump over and
It's
snipe it. So.
okay. It's just, I mean, because of that, you wasted so much time not capping it, for example.
Okay.
It's
Out of
somewhat.
curiosity, what should they have done to shift? Like, how did they deal with the fact that we
Well,
had Altanis
first I would have probably not picked only auto attack against Atanas. Like the last pick, Sonya should have been a mage probably, like a mage with sustain, something like Nazeeba.
A mage?
just pick a third mage because they did the damage?
They had no mage. They had 2 auto attacks. And you had the perfect thing to counter all auto attack with Joe Atanas.
Oh my god, look at Sonya's damage. Sonya only had 14,000 damage the whole game.
Yep.
Oh, I left it. But
Oh, I'm looking at it. I'm
Yeah, I'm
looking
still
at
on
the
it.
talents and everything.
And
tried to shape
other
her
than
when she
that,
was
also they picked quite a few fights in the bushes, especially not in the bushes, in the close quarter fights around the objective. And a lot of times when you technically shouldn't have pushed in, they attacked you instead of just bailing. Because you just took objective and then you're rushing to the cannon wall that's in the middle of the map. I think you know which one I mean.
Yeah.
And for some reason they're going out instead of just retreating, and you get a free Muradin pick. That is such a huge.
That was when we stole their camp.
Yeah.
What about the Sonya and Rhaegar gank? That stun I hit on Rhaegar was over the wall.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was pretty neat. Well, I couldn't quite watch everything always, right? You have only one eye.
We had
Nice.
another gank on Sonya earlier on in the game too.
And
We're-
actually, they should have also noticed that they couldn't race. They should have went for the attacking you.
I think they didn't think about the amateur opponent from our time.
On the other hand, you a lot of times didn't quite get all the value out of what you did. You took the camp, and then you just went away and took the bruiser camp instead of pushing with the camp. Early on, especially, that could have been a cannon tower down, and then later on you take all the camps. But by the time you take the second camp, the first camp is already dead, so you wasted once each camp.
Sure. So take the I think we stole the bruiser camp, and then we backed off to go get more camps when we had a pick.
Because I mean, you can make more than one camp, but if you only have one pick and then that camp is you're not protecting the other camp, then it's just going to get farmed away in 2 seconds.
Sure.
Also, the first immortal was kind of weak. I would have probably actually did a mind trick and just went Atanis solo with the objective and all 4 bots to just ram that fort in. Because you may
I said that.
Yeah, we specifically went and did the other thing.
It's just a suggestion. I'm not 100% certain that one would have worked, but I personally.
I've seen it work a lot. That's the only reason I mentioned it.
Well, I think we also did the right thing very early in the game when we stayed and we poked. Oh, we're not even going to mention that Phoenix. When we stayed and we poked out the
at the top after
the
the
fort.
objective.
Yeah, we stayed and we just slowly poked down the fort. They weren't doing nothing against it, so why not?
And I mean, they had no way of diving. Like Muradin can jump over, but then the
rest of his
backline-
team.
Yeah, they can't follow because I'm standing there as Joanna.
Yeah, exactly. As I said, that's what anchoring is in the end, like what you want to do with your.
Okay, so I looked at my mini map and I looked down at the bottom. I flicked my camera down at the bottom lane, and I saw there was a keep there. And then I come back up and I flung my Phoenix out, and there's no keep in top lane, and it's just sitting there whiffing on nothing. And I'm just like, oh dear God, what did I do?
Yeah. I'm not even sure how much Phoenix value you get out of it. It seemed like you always had it, like the cooldown ended, and then the enemy team was dead.
I don't know. I like Phoenix. I just like using it for
Phoenix was the right ult to pick. I'm just saying that your team was playing so well that you didn't even need it. There's very little to really complain. I should have just looked at the talents because I forgot to do that. But
Are we doing one more? Or...
yeah, it's a best of 3.